275 Prudence and Rectitude. Presence of God. Teach me, O my God, the prudence which leads to you, by the straight path of duty and truth. Meditation 1. Prudence is not limited to suggesting good works to be done in order to attain sanctity, but it remains with us while we do these works, and enlightens us as to the best conduct to observe therein, according to the circumstances of the moment. For example, prudence tells us when to speak and when to be silent, when to act and when to wait, when to yield and when to resist, when and how to practice this or that virtue. Thus prudence is the great regulator of our whole life. It has been well termed the auriga virtutum, as it directs the exercise of all the other virtues. Prudence regulates the moral virtues, that we may always observe a golden mean in our conduct, by avoiding culpable excess, in either direction, too much assurance or over timidity, excessive activity or passivity, seeking our ease, or performing penances which ruin our health. On the other hand, in the case of the theological virtues, for which there is no question of a golden mean, it is the task of prudence to direct us as to when and in what way they are to be practiced. Thus, for example, prudence will point out the dangers that threaten our faith, and the way to avoid them. It will show us how we can have complete confidence in God, without fear of being presumptuous. It will teach us how to love God with all our heart, without prejudice to fraternal charity, or the fulfillment of our duties. Finally, it will tell us how to practice fraternal charity with great devotedness, avoiding any harmful imprudences. We can truly say, therefore, that prudence is extremely useful and necessary in all things. It is the salt that ought to season all our acts. A soul detached from itself, centered on God alone, a recollected soul that does not let itself be distracted by the noise of the world, will easily and almost spontaneously follow the path of supernatural prudence, and by so doing, will reach God by a straight path, without deviations or loss of time. 2. True, perfect prudence counsels, judges, and commands with rectitude, having in view the final end of the whole of life. St. Thomas, Hyade, Q.47, A.13, Co. The great difference between supernatural prudence and worldly prudence lies, not only in the vast divergence of the ends aimed at, but also in the choice of means to be used. While the latter does not scruple to use illicit means, or to follow the tortuous path of falsehood, trickery, or deceit, Christian prudence repudiates immediately any means which, even in the slightest degree, is contrary to God's law, and it follows the path of rectitude. Christian prudence may also suggest that we delay to a more suitable time the execution of a plan, good and holy in itself. It may caution us to refrain from revealing our intentions to everyone, or to keep silence about certain things. However, it will never ask us to fail in our duty, or to trifle with the truth. When Jesus said that the children of this world are wiser than the children of light, Luke 16:8, he certainly meant to remind us to be more prudent and circumspect in doing good, but he had no intention of encouraging us to use the illicit means which the children of darkness use so freely. We should not think that our prudence is outdone by the prudence of the world, because we make use of honorable means only. In opposing the intrigues and deceptions which we can in no wise reciprocate, we have at our disposal a much more powerful means, one which will always be victorious: recourse to God by prayer and sacrifice. When Jesus sent his disciples out into the world which was full of the ambushes of evil, he told them, "Be ye therefore wise as serpents and simple as doves." Mt 10:16. By mentioning the two virtues, prudence and simplicity, together, he clearly shows that they must never be separated from one another, nor should one be used as a pretext for failing in the other. Prudence should never lack simplicity, and here is meant the exclusion of all those means based on untruthfulness. But at the same time, simplicity should never lack prudence. Colloquy. O Prudence, you are like a high mountain. Those whom the mountain shelters live a healthy life and enjoy its pure air. From its height, they see and foresee everything they should do. So also, my God, the prudence which proceeds from you keeps the soul high above the clouds of passion and human considerations. It invigorates her virtue and causes her to honor you in all her works, making her foresee everything, so that she can arm herself against temptation. O my God, give me this true upright prudence, which will lead me to union with you. Let it guide me in such a way that I shall never fail to perform your works out of any motive of human respect or regard for any creature. Saint Mary Magdalene Dei Pazzi.